Dorionanina mirinyo makuma gandaria bilale Dorionina odon bilayo daogunina Dorion mirinyo Baima bilale makuma gandaria sauduruna miabuno mireño narirorana sauduna saululio
First, let us welcome you. This is my mother, Dr. Laklak Praronga, elder of the Datui clan and caretaker for Gomach, including Barka country.
Yo bookmark kololo yako wangao yangara bwajura kudat laprang dole yako kololo wangal dipal wangal gona bakal kuma tuanga baka. Welcome to my country. This is Barbara Laklak Purarwanga from Baka. I'm right in the middle of my country where is beautiful beach, calm water, looking at other side of my country. There's some children playing around the beach and my pet Nike crocodile just beside the water looking at me. I am sitting under the whistle tree at Baka.
We also need to acknowledge the people of whose land we are sharing today, the First Nations of the places in which you sit as you listen, the elders past, present, and future of that place, and the land itself, and the beings that become there. And we extend our respect to other First Nations people who might be listening to this presentation. We share with you about Barka, about our place, our land, our people, and some of our stories, our mathematics. Respectfully extend this relationship to you, to your place and your people, and acknowledge the laws, stories, songlines, and histories of your own place.
We're happy to be able to present about our chapter in this handbook. We couldn't come down to be there with you and you couldn't come to us, so we want to invite you into our yarn through this presentation. We've put it together to share some of what country means, what it means when we talk about caring as country. We didn't want to get too formal, and we want to give you a sense of our experiences, places, and people. Our presentation embodies different voices and different ways of connection with and as country. You'll hear us talking together at the back of Mirkiawoy's house in Yirrkala, at the Arts Centre, at Bawaka and at Dalawoy Bay, and at Sarah's place when we all visited her there, near Bellingen. If you listen for the wind and the sand and the waves, you'll hear them speaking too. We want to talk to you in ways that speak deeply to Yolngu relationships with and as place, to the ways that song and ceremony keep the land alive, maintaining relationships and obligations through relations of care. We want you to realise this is our daily life, our past, present and future, our song spirals, ceremony and our everyday, which are all part of the same thing. Come on the journey with us.
You might be wondering who we are. We are collective. We are Yolngu and Ngapaki non-Yolngu. And we speak with and as Barka, our homeland. We are Laklak, her sisters Richardly Mirkeo and Banbapu teachers and community leaders. Their daughter Jondil, who hosts tourists for their family-owned business, and Sandy, Kate, and Sarah, three academic human geographers who, through their work at and with Barka, have been adopted into the family. Barka Country is the lead author of part of this presentation. Barka has enabled our learning, our meetings, the stories that guide us, and the connections we discuss.
Bawaka country is a known place and space in northeast Arnhem Land, a large area of Yolngu Aboriginal land in the far north of Australia. Richly nourished and attended, Bawaka is country. Country for us includes humans, more than humans, and all that is tangible and non-tangible. Animals, winds, dreams, rocks, waters, spirit beings, and more. We co-become with country and its beings, and it co-becomes with us. Country knows, thinks, and communicates. Our research collective that gives this presentation is part of country too. It's part of its vibrant knowing and being. Together we co-become through webs of responsibility and reciprocity with all country's fellow beings and becomings.
Here in Yirrkala, there's a huge mural to the leaders of the land rights movement. The leaders stand looking out, over towards the Arts Centre and out beyond that to the bay. We had to ask permission to take this photo, walking over to the senior custodian who sat with his family on the hill. While a mainstream non-Indigenous approach to property and law in Australia may try to separate belonging, Aboriginal law, song, art and ceremony from ideas of property and ownership, Yolngu have been so strong in asserting their belongings and have been some of the many leaders in the movements for land and sea rights in Australia. Bawaka is near to Yirrkala, home to the Bark petition sent to the federal government in 1963, asserting that Yolngu land rights must be respected in the face of a 1963 lease for bauxite mining on Gove Peninsula, after no consultation with the Yolngu people. This led to the Woodward Royal Commission to investigate legal recognition of Aboriginal land rights, which resulted in the Aboriginal Land Rights of the Northern Territory Act being passed in 1976, and legal recognition of Aboriginal land rights, and the establishment of land councils in the Northern Territory. The text of the Park petition itself is surrounded and held by clan designs. This brings country and law into the centre of discussions around land rights and property. It evokes the true basis of Yolngu belongings and invokes the agency of Yolngu song spirals.
Wanakang rakotar pajim